Hello, friends. How are you doing? Did you miss me? Okay, so today is finale day, and I wanted to make a video. I'm feeling a little bit better. I was having a little tummy issues, and I was trying not to get too worked up. Um, so that's why I haven't made a video. I haven't been feeling very well. But this is updates and spoilers. So let's get right into it because I have a lot to say. We're going to cover there hasn't really been much going on the feeds, but a little update on that. Just a little bit about each player, what I think about them. Yeah, yeah, and then what I hope for next for 22. Big Brother 22. Okay, so it's been quiet in the house. Not much has been going on. A lot of sleeping in. Um, and then if you don't know already, which you probably do know, Jackson. I mean, yeah, Jackson won the first part, the part one HOH competition. Holly won part two. So Nicole is out unless one of them takes her with them. Yeah, so I don't know. Part three will be live at the finale today, Wednesday, and Mickey and Holly, of course, are saying they're going to take each other, but Nicole has been, planting little seeds here and there. She is campaigning, of course. Each side knows that she's campaigning with the other. Jackson is worried about coming outside in the real world, like what people are going to think of him, if people hate him. I think even my partner said that he was going to sign up for Survivor. Come on now. We know he will not survive on Survivor because he was cheating when he was a have not. And come on. And I know I heard him say he wanted to go on the challenge before, and Holly was kind of like, why? So yeah, maybe he changes to Survivor. I don't know. I didn't hear that with my own ears. That was what was told to me. But we all know that he's not going to make it. Let's see. Oh, and I was thinking it would be epic if Holly wins part three and takes Nicole with her, to final two. I think that would be pretty cool. She doesn't realize that he's not like the favorite person out here in the real world. And she's worried about that. Like, how's it going to make her look? She was in a showmance with him, but I noticed that they don't really even talk about the outside, like, if they're getting an apartment or, I think they said they're both going to live in LA. I'm like a long time ago, but I don't really hear them talk about the future at all. And then Jackson even tells Holly, like, do you ever have like think like, what if your family hates me and my family hates you, And she's like, yeah, I think about it. They're just so worried about what other people think. But honestly, I think Jackson was over Holly after that time when she was questioning, her image. I think it was after Zingbot, came by. I think he was done with her then, but he was too late in the game to really be done with her. So I think he's just stringing her along, to be honest with you. I'm just going to say it. Okay. So, what else? I have notes, by the way. I'm professional now. Oh, and then Holly was asking him, what if, maybe I should tell Nicole about me knowing Kat. She's admitting that she knew Kat outside of the house, and freaking Kat lied to Julie Chen and said she did. Julie Chen asked her at the exit interview, "Did you know Holly?" And she said no, she didn't know. And Holly's over here saying that they did know each other. What? So she lied. So anyways, Mickey says no, or Jackson Mickey, he says no, there's no need to do all that, because then she's going to go and tell the jurors. But I honestly think he's going to save that and have that in his pocket for, when he throws her into the bus. That's what I'm thinking. So, I don't know. I think that's what he's going to save it for. That's what I think. Okay. So I'm not sure if you voted for America's favorite house guest. I wanted to tell you a little my opinions on each person. Closed. It's already closed. You can't vote anymore. But I just want to just mention, what I think. Okay, Holly Beth Wyoming. She came off She can come off as riding coattails, but she did have a really good social game. Nobody really wanted her out. She was kind of just there, but she did win competitions. She was HOH. So, yeah. I think people don't like her because of Jackson, out here. I think that's why, but there's not too many people that like her. But she can easily turn that around if she doesn't take it on. But we'll see. And she never really trusted Nicole until they had the Final Four. And even when they were Final Four, she was still kind of iffy about it. Like, she never really truly wanted Nicole. She didn't like her. She wanted her to go instead of Sam, when she was HOH. Okay, David Alexander. He was very lovable. I really liked him. I love that we got to see a little bit of him in the house. I love that Camp Comeback was in the house. It was weird, but it was pretty cool. And he's a really nice guy, and I hope he comes back in the future on All Stars because he was a crowd favorite. Nicole, come on, I don't even have to say anything about her. We know she's great. She played an honest game. She was so honest and truthful and transparent. Like, she played the honest game. So wouldn't that be nice if she won? She didn't even have to lie or anything. Like, she kept it 100. Tommy, he played a very good game as well. Very good, without, nobody wanted to put him up ever. Like, they always felt bad if the thought even crossed their mind. They were like, oh no, we can't do that to Tommy. Like, he was very much loved within the cast. I will give him that. He was very careful when he was HOH. He didn't burn any bridges. I think Kat was upset, but I don't think, she would have been in either way. But, that was just one person out of the whole house, He would have easily won if he made it to the end. Kat was also very lovable. Once they started the whole, you conspiring on me, whatever, bitches. That's when they started editing her in more on the shows, and they would give her really good edits. So that was pretty cool. And then she should have had a little bit better gameplay. She should have taken a shot at Mickey and Holly when she had a chance to sever that whole suspicion of whether they knew each other or not. But she didn't. She still kind of hung in there. What is this? Oh, and I didn't like her exit. That was kind of like poor sportsmanship. Like, the way she left, she just said bye to Jess, and that was it. I didn't really like that very much. Kemi, come on, she's the best. She's the best. Kemi's the best. She has everything. She's beautiful. She has a great personality. Like, she is the best. Like, I love her, and I really do hope she comes back as well on an All Stars, because we didn't get enough of her because she was being bullied, the whole time. Jessica, she made a big move, evicting Jack during her HOH, and then when Cliff's Angels was formed, I thought she was going to turn the whole game around. I thought she was going to start being more, more dominant in the game, and she wasn't. She really wasn't. It was kind of a disappointment. Cliff, he's a life eater. I love him. He seemed a little bit tired at the end. Like, his brain was, he wasn't making the right decisions. I think that's what cost him the game. They should have kept Tommy. He would have won, though. So unless they would have been able to get him out after, he couldn't have made it to the end. But at that particular time, they should have got rid of Holly. Ovi, I had high hopes for him, and I thought the deal with the Jacks on his way out, he was on the block. I thought that was a good idea on him. It didn't work. It wasn't enough to keep him. He had this power that was unused, and I hate that. I hate when the powers are not used. It's just a waste, because somebody else could have used it, but he didn't know. He had no idea. Nick, I didn't like him until he was an underdog, but that lasted about a week. I was back on I don't like him. I don't like him. Yeah, and he was a bit too touchy-feely for me with the women and with Tommy. I didn't really like that, and I think that controlled his mind. Like once Bella was gone, like he was just so inappropriate. Like he didn't have anybody to, you know. Jack was a jerk. I didn't like him. He was very. I just did not like him. He was too much, and I don't know if he was laying it on thick to get more camera time, but it did not make him look well. He is an asshole. Like if I was in the house, he wouldn't like me. He would bully me for no reason. Like that's what I feel, and that's why I don't like him. And that's all I'm gonna say on him. Jackson, he became public enemy #1 and managed to stay and make it to the final two. He also kept Holly safe the whole time. Didn't agree with him cheating on the slot and all that stuff, but we can talk about that all night. I could be here all day. Christy, she had another unused power, diamond power veto-ish, a knockoff. She had loose lips and she sank her own ship. She could not, she just could not keep her mouth shut. She just could not. It just was impossible for her. And it did cause a lot of good memories in the house, like Taco Tuesday, the flip that we will remember for on ever in the fandom. Like we will always remember the flip. Taco Tuesday. But I think she should have put the target on somebody else. At that point, Nick was already by himself. What are you doing? Like you should have, put it on Mickey or something, Taco Tuesday should have been dedicated to somebody else. That's just what I'm thinking. But she could talk her way out of anything. She could talk herself out of anything. Like she was so good at that. So good at that. Sam, he aligned himself with the wrong people. He knew he was 9th in an 8-person alliance and did nothing about it. Nothing about it. He thought he was just going to ride, the back waves until, later on. Nope. He was voted out, a pre-jury. Annalise, clueless and did nothing at all. I have nothing to say about her or Jack. Nothing. Bella, she created most of the drama. I would have loved for her to stay longer because it would have made the season more interesting. They voted her out too early. I wanted her to go that week, but afterwards I'm like, gosh, it's getting kind of boring. But yeah, it would have been more interesting if she was around. So for next season, for Big Brother 22, I am hoping, my prediction for tonight is Nicole wins America's Favorite House Guest. They will be stunned, the other people that are there, the other house guests. Kemi is going to come either far behind or she might win herself America's Favorite House Guest, and the house is going to be like, what? The jury house. Oh my gosh, what did I do? Why did I treat her so badly? They will all be shocked. Grateful is going to need each other after they leave the house. They're going to need support from each other because I'm seeing a lot of people say that they're going to harass the crap out of them when they get out, which is not cool. Don't harass people, Maybe you could inbox them and just let them know that, you didn't agree with them, but there's no need for bullying or dragging people or canceling them. They're going to see themselves, and so is their family, and I think that's enough torture. All on their own. But of course, who's going to listen to me? Holly wins tonight. Takes Nicole. And Nicole wins. Jackson wins part 3. Takes Nicole. And Nicole wins. Jackson takes Holly. Throws her under the bus. And Holly wins because of bitter jury. I don't really see Jackson winning it. If I were voting, I would probably vote for Jackson because it does kind of come off like Holly didn't really do much, or I'd probably be undecisive till the last minute. That's just the type of person I am. And what I want for BB22, an all-stars. All-stars, they should do like... because the 2020 elections, they should tie that in. And America, we get to choose who comes back. They can do little videos, campaign videos. I think that would be so freaking cool. I've already inboxed CVS. I haven't heard back from them. But that would be so cool. So cool. So those are all my notes that I have. And I'm going to check in with you guys later. And like I said, I'm feeling a lot better. I'm just going to go and do a job really quick. And then I'm going to come back and straighten up around here and prepare for tonight. I'm not doing any tonight. Don't call me. Nothing. Because that's all I'm doing is watching spoilers, you know, what people think is gonna happen, watching everybody on Instagram arrive to LA, you know. Oh, and Cliff's family did make it. They made it to LA. They were trying to look for a place to watch because I guess they couldn't go to the studio. Ovi and his imaginary girlfriend are here or there. I don't live there, but I keep saying here like if I'm in LA and I'm not. Yeah, so it's pretty cool. Bella cut her hair. It's supposed to be a surprise, but I'm ruining the surprise. This is a spoilers video. She cut it into a bob and it's blonde. And yeah. And she has his cross necklace in tow. I saw it on Instagram. Anyways, so I will see you later, and I hope you have a good day. And tonight's the night. Bye-bye.